Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope you're having a great Monday. All right, today's vlog, she live. So if you remember yesterday, we dove into sweat equity and why that's the most important startup capital that we have, because it's our ability to put our blood, sweat, and tears, our work, our effort, brand ourselves efficiently without having to spend a ton of money. You know, money can help, but it's not going to start the brand. It's not going to build it strong. And for most of us, we don't have the access to that capital anyway. So let's build a capital well. Let's do a startup capital. All right, so thought that would be a great jumping off point into today with Mark Cuban and his first company, Micro Solutions. So he moved to Dallas back in '82, I want to say. He started working for a company, Your Business Software, and actually got fired within the first year because he was trying to kind of create his own business for himself, bring some of these of his current consumers over to him. He'd built a good brand for himself and ended up starting his own business, Micro Solutions. Decided, you know what, I can do it myself here. Took some of those clients with him because they liked him more than the company that he was working for. So that's key. Anything that we do in life, we're building our brand. Let's make sure we're building our brand efficiently. Every connection, every message, every meeting, every interaction online on social media, we're building our brand. Let's do it efficiently, because Mark Cuban did it efficiently, and look what he got. He was able to bring over clients to start his first business. So no matter what you're doing, whether you're a lawyer, whether you're a contractor, whatever it is, you have the ability to build your brand efficiently. And if you wanted to do something on the side, if you've built it well enough, if you've engaged properly with these individuals, they're going to want to follow you. All right, so he starts Micro Solutions, and by 1990 he sells it to CompuServe, which is a subsidiary of H&R Block, for $6 million. He ends up making about $2 million after taxes on that. So within an 8-year period, he moves to Dallas and sells the company for $6 million. So that's just first step, because he's obviously a multi-billionaire. But what Micro Solutions, for me at least, is an example is, I can imagine for Mark, when he realized, okay, working for someone else is not gonna give me the same satisfaction, let alone the same potential capital and financial freedom in the future. So starting Micro Solutions to him, I assumed, was almost like stepping into the sun. Out of the shadows, into the sun. Granted, he didn't sell it for billions of dollars, but a lot of times for entrepreneurs, that first business, that first entity, whatever it is, it could be anything, that's that jumping off point. That gives you the capital necessary to start doing the things you always wish you had the ability to do, but because you were stuck in some 9-to-5 job just trying to save to make ends meet, you never had the opportunity to do that. He is a great example for all of us on the ability to brand ourselves efficiently, to build a clientele base, to build a network, like J. Kelly Hoey argues in her book, Build Your Dream Network. If we build that network efficiently, if we engage efficiently enough with our following, with our network, with our future customers, even potentially our future employees, let's not forget that, we're able to build a brand so efficiently that we didn't have to put a ton of startup capital in. Remember, it's our sweat equity. That's the most valuable asset that we have. It's ourselves, and then from there bringing on other people who care just as passionately about what we do. We can do just like Mark Cuban said. I mean, it kind of makes me think a little bit about Platos Cave. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but essentially Plato gives the argument that an epiphany is essentially like, imagine if you were sitting in a cave your entire life, born in that cave, chained up to some rock, and you were just looking at the backdrop of the shadows of what was behind you. I know this sounds a little crazy, but stick with me. Imagine as a cat walks behind you, you see a shadow of a cat. You don't actually see the cat, you just see the shadow. So to you, a cat is just that reflection off the rock, just that silhouette. A person walks behind you, you see that silhouette of a person. That's what a person is to you. So forever you are blinded by what you think life is until your eyes are opened. So imagine then, at some point in your life, someone comes, unshackles you, walks you outside of that cave with which that's all you knew life to be, and puts you in the sun, blinding you, both figuratively, metaphorically, and physically, realizing that life is so much different than what you thought it to be. That epiphany wakes you up so much inside that you then feel the urge, the need to run back inside to tell everyone else who's shackled up about what life really is. Plato also goes on to argue that when you go back in the cave, you're probably going to be harassed, beaten, told that what you think life is not the truth because they haven't seen the light yet. That epiphany for us, that epiphany for Mark Cuban, was the ability to realize that we can do it on our own. We can monetize our passions. We can create financial freedom for not only ourselves, our spouses, our significant others, our children, even future generations, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. Imagine what Mark Cuban has built for the legacy for the Cuban family. Multi-billion-dollar, but not just that, the ways in which he helps out the world, his philanthropy, whatnot, he's giving the tools to his children, and then ideally to his grandchildren, his great-grandchildren from then on, the ability to bring light to issues that they care about because he started the foundation of something way back when in 1982, realizing, wait a second, I can't just work for someone else. I need to do this on my own. Now, it doesn't mean I just quit my job right away, but it means that I start to think about what am I doing today to make my life better, to give myself financial freedom, to make the world a better place. We all can do that. We all can step into the light. Don't let people harass you when they think that you're doing something that's different, so it's wrong. Remember, for a long time, people thought the earth was flat, and the first people to come out and say it wasn't, they probably weren't liked too much. You be that explorer. You be that person who makes a difference. You be that person who doesn't just listen to what everyone else does and think that's the way I have to do it. Question things more than you have answers for them. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in today. I hope you really enjoyed talking about Mark Cuban and micro solutions. If you have any questions about today's vlog, about Mark Cuban, about his companies, about Shark Tank that he's on, obviously, I would love to hear about it. Message me over at Clayton J. Jensen. Yeah, right here, at Clayton J. Jensen. Woo! Man, this is fun. I just want to be kind of like shooting a basketball with Mark Cuban right now. You know what I'm saying? Good golly. Whew, swoosh. Yep. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of the Monday. Tune in tomorrow. I'll see you then. But until then, you stay chill. Please stay chill. Woo! Man, I love this life.